Cheers. Alrighty. This thing's got so many runners. O L L D. That's what I need. Let's get out some tools. Sandpaper. Let's see what this looks like. Still good. Oh my. LED lights. D. Okay. Hey, what's going on, man? Just snapping up What did I do here? Piece just came off the runner. Okay. 15 and 19. Move this up here. We have two K runners, and it's not like K1 and K2. They're just both K. K, K, K. And they're identical. PG Banshee going here. Well, I mean, the nice part about it is it's a regular release, so you have all the time in the world, man. They're always going to make them. So you get the luxury of hanging back and seeing what everyone else thinks about the kit before you have to make a decision, which is probably the smart move. So I got quite a bit of the torso done, and then this will be his right shoulder. So I'm starting to work on the left shoulder now. I don't think we have too much more in the torso. And then we move on to the waist, I think. The lighting kit is the P-Bandit release, though, I think. No, the lighting version is still a regular release, and if you're only worried about wiring, this has actually been super simple. Like this is everything feeds in really easy. The directions are easy to read. I was, I'm actually good at wiring. I've never wired a Gundam kit, but like outside, like I can wire up your car pretty well. But I've never done anything like this, and this is really easy. Everything's plug and play. Everything's laid out to the right extensions already. You don't have to like cut anything, measure anything. It just kind of all snaps into place. There was one part I had to measure, and inside the instruction manual, it actually had the length, like a ruler in the book. So you just put it up and measured the right length. So if that's what you're worried about, don't worry about it at all. But yeah, the lighting version is regular release. The P Bandai part is the repair part. Now, kit, you have to decide if you want the lighting version. Right now, they don't sell the lights separately like they do with the Unicorn and the Banshee. So in the future, if they sell a lighting kit, who knows? It might be P Bandai, it might not be, but someone had said it with a P Bandai thing. I'll probably get one eventually. Opening, yeah, an Astria would be really cool. That I'm sure that would be P Bandai, but nonetheless, it would be cool. Those P Bandai perfect grades, man. Talk about pricey. I love the Unicorn Final Battle version. At least $400. Hey, what's going on? What is up, Donovan? How you doing, man? Always like hesitant to call people by their real names when I know their screen name. Don't get me. I have no idea why. Always want to call everyone Tiberium, even Bro Builder Brian. Like I talk to him pretty regularly. You think I would just call him Brian? I still call him Bro Builder. Feet are killing you. What's up, man? Work? I know we were talking earlier. You were telling me you didn't have a whole lot to do at work. Yeah, completely agree, man. That's probably the smarter way to buy kits in general is to wait. Like if it's not a P Bandai release or some kind of something special, wait until you can build it. I don't think the prices are ever going to go up. If anything, if you waited a year or two, it would probably go down. So you're smarter than me, man. Ah, yeah, dude, you can't skimp out on the shoes, man. I am heading up to Disney World tomorrow, so I'm sure tomorrow night and Sunday my feet and back will be killing me. But you know how it is. Happy wife, happy life. Disney's fun too. So. I don't know. By the way, cheers, guys. I guess you can see what I'm drinking. Funky Buddha Buttercup. Funky Buddha is local to me, but they sold out to, I think it was Budweiser, for like something stupid, $60 million or something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's where we're going for my son to show him the castle. Yep, I'm in South Florida, so it's about a 2.5 hour trip north for me to go to Orlando. That's cool, man. Yeah, if you don't go regularly, it's a lot of fun. Oh, okay. You're in Florida too, then. That's awesome. What are you over in like Tampa area? Back. I'm not sure which way we're going in. We're staying in a Disney hotel. I can't remember the name of it right now. My wife has that all. When I go to Disney, like my agreement is I will go and I will do whatever you want to do, but I'm not making any plans. You got to plan it all. I just show up. I don't know why the hell I'm sanding this so much. Yeah, okay, yeah. We usually take Buena Vista. Like I said, unless the hotel is, someplace where that's not convenient. Okay, cool, man. Another Florida builder. I am down in Palm Beach County. Wow, we're moving to Seattle. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool, man. I had some friends leave here and move to Seattle maybe 2 years ago now, and they just bought a house out there, like in a suburb, I suppose. I have never been. I've never been to the west coast of the United States. That's on my bucket list. Definitely like Seattle, like Washington and Oregon area. Is where I would like to go. But yeah, we have season passes to Disney, so I've been, I think, 5 times this year. We don't go for like a crazy amount of time. We only go for like a day or two, but still getting kind of burnt. Yeah, man. Yeah, my wife has asthma, and yeah, it's a lot of pollen and but yeah, from everything I've heard from a couple of friends of mine, it is gorgeous up there, over there, and up there. So I'm jealous. Yeah, I just went to. We were there in November, and Michael Jordan's son has a shoe store there, and kind of like a friend of a friend is the GM. So we went there, and that's the first time I've been there in a little while, and it's really cool looking now. Recovery from an issue. Oh shit, man! Sorry to hear. I'm glad you're doing better. My wife she gets like chronic bronchitis, like basically anytime she gets a cold or anything. In this time of year when the air isn't as humid, she gets bronchitis and an asthma attack. And we have to take her in for a nebulizer or, what have you. What's up, Brian? Well, let me know when you and your wife want to come down. It's not so bad. I like Epcot, man. You probably enjoy Epcot too, because you just drink. Yeah. No fun on the asthma front. That's what my wife tells me. It's not fun. Disney, so I get it free. Oh, that's awesome. This is like the dumbest way I've ever built a kit, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing it any different than I ever would anything else. Usually I like organize all the runners, and I mean, this is obviously like a lot of pages of crap just for a chest, but like I'll cut out everything for a leg, clean it all up, and then assemble. But I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It doesn't seem like a good idea, but it's just kind of worked out that way. I got excited and just started building instead of preparing. But yeah, at some point I'm gonna paint it. I'm sure for a little while. I think I'm just gonna put it together and look at the pretty lights, but eventually I'll get around to painting it. Um, they don't have a water slide set for it yet. I'm sure I could get an aftermarket one, but I think my plan is just to wait until Bandai releases one, and then I'll paint it. I'm also like not exactly sure what I would want to do with it yet, so that's probably another reason why I'm not painting it right away. But, you know, for a $300 perfect grid, I think I want to plan. Yeah, like I mean, depending on how many frames per section, let's say, like if it's a leg and it's got like a page like this, or even the two, and it's a lot of bigger pieces, I'll cut the whole page out, clean them all up, and then assemble. If it's like real intricate, I might do it like in half and half, but this one I feel like it's making me slower too, but whatever. Got to enjoy it, right? But I am doing most of the sanding and whatnot now, just because I don't want to have to like re-sand everything again. I mean, I'm not sanding like the every part, you know, like usually if I'm painting, I'll give everything like a quick brush over with like 1,000 grit, just so that the paint has something good to stick to. I'm not doing it with this. I'm just doing the parts that I'm trimming. So I'll just have to like give everything a quick sand when I go to paint it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, what is it? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Is that the? So, what a good looking kit, you know? Because I feel like when you rush through them, like, not as enjoyable, you know? I find like the most relaxing thing about Gunpla is the snap, personally. Okay. Good relaxing snap is hard to beat. I know there was another one here. Maha. Don't know. I thought they were just kind of generic, but unless I'm wrong about that. Alrighty. This side. So what's everyone up to on this Friday night? Just hanging out, chilling? Guys building anything? Doing everything like off camera here. Sorry, not used to having to worry about that. Still getting used to this. Prototype goof, sweet man. I like the goof. I'm a goof fan. Yeah, it's funny how that works, man. Like, I have the Abi Verka, and I love the way that Infinite Dimensions kit looks, but at the same time, I just like the way the plain old Sazabi looks. So it's like, do you really want to mess with that? This beer is thick. Where are we at with this? What is the 8.8%? Okay. All right. Very nice. Okay. Right in front of me. Okay. 17. Mm. You just like the look of the original one, or like the look of the um, original one with a resin dress up? I've never looked at the regular one really. I don't know how many parts it shares with the Vorka. Cool, man. I like the Gilgook. It's on my list. I just haven't gotten around to one yet. I almost got the Uma Lightning one that just came out, or hasn't come out yet, but they just did the pre-orders for. But I don't know. I just didn't. Spend a lot of money on this instead. Yeah, that's what I've heard. From all accounts, it is a really nice kit. Ah, that makes sense. They're quite a bit different in age, I think, aren't they? Like the original Master Grade is pretty old at this point. I hate when they have, I don't know if you guys can see this right here. They have like one of those little side windows. And me being me, I just ignore that. And I'm sitting here with this part trying to like, how does this go in? It doesn't seem to fit. That's because you haven't assembled it all the way. Good job. Good job. I think that might work out better. Yeah. So trying to get all these like camera angles down. This like stand that I have this on is just like it's maybe 18 inches tall. This is a new one. I don't know if you. This is Funky Buddha Buttercup. I was telling these guys earlier. This was a. It is a local brewery to me, a little bit south of me, but they sold out. I'm pretty sure it was Budweiser bought them. Sellouts, but it's pretty good stuff. It's just a hair under 9%. A little sweet. Yeah, a little sad, but that's okay. The town I live in is the city I live in. Like I said, it's in Palm Beach County, but we have four breweries, like within, I don't know, 4 miles, 5 miles of each other. So this was actually from like two cities south of me. This stuff was from Boca Raton, where all the rich people live. So supposedly they're gonna actually leave it all the same, and the former owner is actually gonna stay on and be like a GM. So no, it's pretty cool. We actually probably have like the most in this area, like South Florida, like even more so than maybe some of the bigger cities like Miami. I think we actually have more breweries. There's two, three, like within 2 minutes of my house. They all are within like a block of each other. And then there's one that's a little bit further away, a little bit further south. So can't beat that. You can actually go. There's like three of them where if you just drive to one brewery, you can like walk to the other two, which is really cool. Okay. This way. This way. Cool. I like to go to Total Wine. It's a nice, like big liquor. It's a Costco liquor store, but they have a good amount of beer. And I just walk around and pick one out that looks good. Give it a shot. This I've not had this the brewery quite a few times. I'll keep that in mind. Well, now you're if you go to Seattle, man, you will have your pick. That place is littered with breweries. Picky's okay. I think as long as you're open to try things, picky's fine. Okay. Okay. Now, Ah, I like IPAs. I could see though they are kind of a an acquired taste. Not for everyone. Hmm. Okay, did something wrong here. All right, there we go. I put it together and like this one was way shorter than this one. I ended up just being stuck, kind of stuck in there. Everyone I've tried just gives me. They are a little stronger. They tend to be than IPAs and some of the other beers. Drinking wild berry. Holy crap! It sneaks up. Yeah, those type of things do that. And I'm not a big fan of like that flavor, like berry. I don't know what it is. It's like just it's not like a oh that's a girl's drink type of thing. It's just something about berry flavored, like berries, and I like beer. You would think they would go together, but for me they just don't. But yeah, those things do sneak up on you, man. I drank. What the hell was this stuff called? It was like an apple pie. Um, what am I looking for? Apple. It wasn't beer. It was a like a cider, an apple pie cider, and it wasn't sweet like you're thinking. It was like had like a bitterness of the apples, and it was really really good. My wife and I were drinking it, and it didn't taste like anything. And I bought like 2 6 packs because she said she liked it, just to keep in the fridge, and we burnt through them one night together. Scotch ale with lunch the other day. I like Scotch ale, man. That's good stuff. A hint of cherries and almonds. I could do that. The Not Your Father's. That stuff, I like the way it tastes. The Not Your Father's, like root beer, and that's the only one I've had is the root beer. But it gives me nasty indigestion. That is the oldest man thing to say. But I don't know what it does. It gives me like a knot in my chest, which is very unusual. Like nothing usually bothers me like that. But that stuff does. I don't know why. But it does taste good. Not Your Father's. Right. So these like shoulders do a lot of crazy movement. They swing like all the way forward, and then it has another hinge right here. If I could get it out, but lots of movement in there. All right, now we get into the scary stuff. The eye runner, got that right here. I-24. Coney Island root beer, yeah. Yeah, I've had the Coney Island one too. That did taste good. It's probably one of those things though, like it was, I'll have like one or two just because of how sweet it is. Even this is a little sweet for me. But I love peanut butter. It's probably like my favorite flavor. So when I saw it, I was like, I've had like beer that's had, like I don't know, like a nutty aftertaste, but I've never had like peanut butter beer. So I gave this a shot. It's good. It's like I said, just a little sweet for me. Molasses, yeah. Yeah. These gates are in like a weird spot. They're just, it's probably because they're hidden, but they're not very accessible. Hey, what's up, Andy? How you doing on this Friday night? Okay. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I just got to grab something. So I watched Zach's review video earlier, and he was saying that the clear parts are a little finicky, like with dust and stuff. So got some gloves. And I need the sea rudder. Probably green. That's not the sea rudder. That's not the sea rudder. Oh, never mind. C13. This stuff is like rubber, and you can't, like, you wouldn't be able to sand this. You almost just have to cut it clean. Sticker B. Three. Okay. So let's see that somewhere. Stickers. Stickers. This instruction says sticker B. And I don't see B anywhere, but it's asking for 103, which is this one right here. Yeah. Tweezers. Come on. Huh. Okay. Hey, what's going on, man? This is not my favorite part. Man. This is a tough sticker. It is exactly the same size as the piece. Hold on, guys. Gotta go run some errands. Sorry, that's gonna be a little bright for a second, but I need some light for this one. There we go. This was a tough sticker. I'm usually pretty good at these. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Usually they give you like a little lip, but it's literally the same exact size as the piece it has to stick on. I know it's, let me turn this away now. It is exactly the same size. That one was tough. That's right. No lip. Gators bitches better be wearing jimmies. Cool. Thing to my tweezers. Not a pucker. Oh well. That was dangerous too. B, the B runner. Is this the B runner? B2. What the fuck? Is that the B runner? W1. Oops. Oh. B211. That's the C runner. All right, where the hell did they put this? Ah, I see. Is mine making noise? You know what? I think it's because I have it open on my my desktop here. Give me a second. I'll kick that off. I just copied the link into it. So B1 is green, and I thought it was B2 was going to be green too, which was dumb. B2 is not green. So I'm sitting here for 2 minutes looking for green parts, and they're not green. So go figure. Sorry, guys. I closed it out now, so you probably shouldn't be hearing anything anymore. That's cool. All right. C runner. I had that. C runner 14. So I grabbed out my Gundam planet nippers because they always say that not to use your God hands on clear parts. But these clear parts are like really soft. They're more like rubber, so I think you'll be fine. At least the parts I've cut out so far. Maybe down the road they'll be harder. It's kind of a strange material, to be honest. Alrighty. I5 and I10. neck collar piece now. Did they, I don't think they had Anaheim do it, because I mean, I could be mistaken, but I thought the lore was they stole it from Anaheim. And they did all the remarkings. The sleeves markings. And painted it red. Because we all know every Char clone has to have a red suit. Disguised as a trade. Oh, that's right. They talk about that. I forgot about that. I haven't seen Unicorn in a while now. It's like I've watched so many series in such a short amount of time. They all kind of blend together after a while. But it had to look cooler, you know. It had to hinder the performance. This ain't no middle of the mall. Sinanju Stein, okay? Frontal. You know, you better have a cool Sinanju. Yeah. Master grade Gear Zulu would be cool. I agree. And I love the Rosen Zulu. That would be sweet too. I was hoping with the Hama Hama we would get one. I know they're different, but I'm sure they could use a couple of parts. Brush. Huh. I didn't know that. I don't have the regular Master Grade Unicorn. I have the one that comes with the cage. So I think the box art is just the unicorn coming out of the cage. But I agree. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? Come on, Bandai. Nope, no jigging. That is a crime. But I mean, the worst crime of all is we don't have a master grade tequila Gundam. So once that gets made, maybe you guys can have your jigging. Just kidding. I do want a tequila Gundam, but yep, I needs it. Yeah. The funny part, I hate tequila, by the way. It makes me, I don't like it at all. The smell of it makes me sick. But I need tequila Gundam. That's right. That's what we do. We build and drink. Okay. Oh, I've had many a kind. Many a kind. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, just the smell, man, alone. Too many nights. Too many tequila nights. Please press here to attach part. Okay, I will. What did I do here? The soft crown makes me sick. Yeah. Well, I might have fudged this one up. Come on. Ooh. Where did my handy dandy part separator go? I put this in. This doesn't seem like enough. So I clearly caught something somewhere. There's a way to snap everything until. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Maybe I'm wrong, because that's all there is. That's strange. Okay, well. That's what it is. Just seems like I'm gonna have like no range of motion, but oh well, I guess that's what it is. I mean, this is down all the way. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just gonna go back and check, because I think with the neck piece, I didn't put anything on it to hinder it. So yeah, those are. It's like what, 4 little wires? I don't know if you can see a little metal on this side. Like I'm pulling the LEDs out of the connector a little bit, but I guess I'll see when the head goes on. Maybe I'm just mistaken what, you know, maybe like the head connection has a little wiggle on that side of it. I don't know. This is probably the head, and it's got a little bit of pigtail there, so who knows. But another page done. We drink. Yeah, I watched Prime 92's as well, and she did not have the issue that Zach did. So you have to push the parts together pretty firmly, is what I'm gathering. So, and I know when I was watching Zach's review, it didn't seem like there was any wires showing anywhere. So they must be pretty tight. And like I said, that neck wire, it's not like I put parts on it that would take up some of the wire. That's just what it is. So it is what it is. Some famous words there. Is what it is. Everyone says that. It drives me nuts actually when people say that, and I just said it. Is what is? What is it? All right, Andy, take it easy, man. Long week, I know. Tiberium, you're working on the Barzam one too, right? I've heard that one is like pretty difficult. Oh, the only thing I've really seen about it was I think Zach did a review on it. Yeah, this is a while back now. He had some trouble with his. Like that. That's no big deal. At the time when I watched that video, I think that was pretty early on. So I wouldn't have known any better about what he did wrong. Not that I wouldn't now anyway, but so have any of you guys gone to or have plans to go see Star Wars yet? It's like my only thing I'm kind of bummed about going away this weekend. I really want to see it. Yeah, I know, but what are you doing? Rogan was actually pretty good. Yeah, they have a theater there, but we had plans the whole time, from my understanding, and I'll have the little one with me, and he is just a little too little for Star Wars, unfortunately. Rogue One was really good, though. I liked it. Cool side story. Other than the ending, um, not that like the that story ending was bad. I won't ruin it for you or anything, but it seemed like they made this great movie, and then at the end they were like, "Oh crap, how do we end it?" Or it's been a weird year. Yeah, you were saying that the other day. Hopefully everything's going okay for you. Yeah. Well, I hope sooner than later, Brian. I hope. Can't rush. That's right. Very true. If you want your swirly staircase to be great, you have to wait. That's right. Except for the pyramids, we don't know how those are built. It's aliens, man. Fact. Maybe aliens did it one brick at a time, though. I guess we don't know that. Oh, damn it. Dope. Oh, fucker. Okay. Hmm. Oh, what the fuck? GN drive. Okay, never mind. I thought I put that together wrong. I did not. That goes off to the side. Dopey. J10. All right. Alrighty. Now, this is a waist part, and I see 4 peg holes. So I don't know if this is the one. Doesn't seem like it. It does seem like some mighty small parts to hold the whole kit together, basically. So I could see where that could be a weak point. but it doesn't attach to anything yet. It just kind of hangs out there. Plates carefully to prevent wires from being caught. So now we got J, 2 and 3. Two, three, and 2. Yeah, very true. We'll see though. Like I said, I've seen some other reviews where it didn't look like a problem. So, I don't know. Zach was mentioning that he felt like he might not have pushed it in all the way. And that's always a problem. Well, then I guess they were good reads, right? Hey, did you see? I know you follow him too, and you're a fan of his work. Curio Ventura is going to start a YouTube page. Should be interesting. Dude's kind of an interesting guy. He's into like a lot of different things. So interested to see what he does. Top 3 favorite Christmas movies. Home Alone 2 is pretty far up there for me. I like 2 better than 1, personally. Oh my god, this piece is annoying. That would be one of them. I love the Grinch, the original cartoon Grinch. That's number one for me. Endless Wall. Shouldn't you watch One in the Pocket? That was Operation Christmas, yeah? Oh, okay, these move. Idiot. Sitting here trying to like measure these out, and this thing just slides up and down. Rare exports. Never heard of it. Do you guys consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes, Runner. I thought I had seen that before. S1 and S1. Oh, Gremlins. There you go. Okay. I don't know if I don't. Die Hard's okay. It doesn't do anything for me for Christmassy feel. Gremlins, I'll give you. And now that I think about that, my list is Gremlins, Home Alone. Well, it's Grinch is one, Home Alone 2 is two, and I'll put Gremlins 3. Not Home Alone 3, though. Home Alone 3 is shit. Yeah, right. 1 and 2. I didn't know there was anything after 3, but either way, shit. All right, it looks like we're coming to that part that Zach had trouble with. So let's see what happens. I need 6 and 12. Right. Yeah, some other little shithead kid. Not a Culkin. No cooking. No Home Alone. Yeah, I didn't know they did that. Makes sense though. I'm not surprised. I just never saw them. You know what other one I like? I can't think of it now. It's another one of those like claymation ones from back in the day. But the one with the Miser brothers. Year Without a Santa Claus, maybe? I think that's the name of it. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I like that one too. I basically like Christmas movies where people are grumpy. That's what my wife tells me every year. Like if bad things don't happen in them, I'm not into it. I noticed no one said A Christmas Story. I've never seen that movie in its entirety. Like every year, one of those TBS, TNT plays it in loops. I've seen the whole movie, don't get me wrong, but I've never sat down and watched it from beginning to end because they have it playing 15 fucking times. There's a lot of points, a lot of parts to this hip. Clamps on them. Yep. I did some Christmas shopping today on Amazon. I finally found something for my dad. He's tough to shop for. I got him. He loves Clint Eastwood. And I got him like a Clint Eastwood box set with a bunch of movies that he likes, like Josie Wales and drawing a blank. Dirty Harry, there you go. So just my mom left. Not a clue what to get her. Yeah. Yeah, it had like a whole, it had some of his newer ones too. It had $1 Million Baby and Gran Torino on there. I thought those were pretty good. It had like the follow-ups to Josie Wales and Dirty Harry as well. Like I can't think of what the names are. Yeah, Gran Torino was pretty cool. A bit racist, but pretty cool. I don't know. I don't remember seeing Unforgiven, but it had like a good amount of movies on there, so I'd have to go back and look. Okay. Just that way. Yeah, I like The Color of Money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pale Rider was on there because that was one of my like criteria. I was mainly looking for the westerns and Dirty Harry. So as long as I had those, I was good. Okay. Something's not fitting. Color of Money, though, was that not Paul Newman? Could have been wrong. Okay, J11. Yeah, this is definitely this piece here. The part that keeps falling apart for Zach. And I think Sangdun from Korea had the same problem. Maybe it's a Korean thing. They have like different gravitational mass. But yeah, we're gonna use and Paul Newman. It was actually like a part two to another Paul Newman movie. Don't worry, when you first said it, I was like, yeah, Clint Eastwood. Sure. Same guy, right? No. It helps when you put it in the right way. J4 and 5. This is a little more in depth than a master grade. It's not hard at all, but definitely a couple more pieces in the like moving parts. Yeah. All right, here's the part. Okay. Rip that side off. There we go. Just trying to see if I can replicate Zach's issue. But yeah, it looks okay. I mean, sorry guys, just off camera for a sec, just messing with this thing, trying to see. It's on there pretty good. It looks like, I don't know if you guys can see. It's really tough because it's all like really, really dark, but you kind of really have to snap it in there. Actually, I have like a little bit of stress even on that side. But it's in there and it's in tight. Tight. Hopefully it's not backwards. That would suck. Yeah, because I think this piece goes in the back. Yep, we got it the right way. Okay. J 8 and 9. So yeah, if you guys watched Zach's review, or if anyone in the future is watching this video and is worried about that hip joint, like where the upper and lower body connect, it looks like if you give it a really tight squeeze, you'll be okay. one more. Bit of a nub. No, I did read that it was like 30 something, 40 something runners, I believe. When I was like looking through the bags, I was like, it doesn't seem like that many parts. But now that I'm putting it together, there's a lot of like, I want to call them, they're not small, but there's just a lot of parts, especially like a lot of these joints and stuff. Okay, another page done. Great, almost done. We're on page 21 and almost done with another runner here. But nope. Does it say on any Bandai kit how many parts are on it? I know they do like for Mechanicore, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna jump on that. I love the GPO2, and obviously the current master grade. I don't care for it. It looks horrible in my opinion. So, although the pictures, I know they're like renderings. They're not. That's not the actual kit. So we'll wait and see. But it didn't look that detailed, which is crazy for. But yeah, like I'll just wait. I'm still jumping on it, but I guess we'll see. Put that backwards. There we go. What kid is next for you? Decisions. What do you have left in your backlog, man? Yeah. Okay. I think I just figured out what was up with the neck. There was like a nub right there. And that's that. It looks like we're moving on to the hips, like the actual hip socket. Ooh, around 50 kids. Yeah. I can relate. I haven't counted in a little bit, but 50 seems pretty close to accurate. All right. K8. K8. No, part down, part down. Big part. luckily. Comfortable. Yeah, I think 50. I don't feel crazy about 50. Like, holy crap, I have way too many kits, but I feel like I have plenty. I know. Vidar, I like that. Yeah, go for it, man. Vidar's from everything I've heard is a good kit. I have not built it, but I don't think you can go wrong with an IBO kit. Yeah, that's more of a collection than like you know a hoarding kit type of thing. That's something you're just into having. So well, I think that's fair. HG RX78 Ka. Cool, man. I don't have much of an HG collection. I have the Mephis, the G Self with the Perfect Pack, and the Kshatriya, the regular one. Oh, I work on that RE100 Bahu. I had both of those. Um, yeah, it will, but I don't think it's that bad. Like it's a lot of big pieces. It's not it's not like it's a super complicated kit, but can't go wrong with either one. That's for sure. Hmm, interesting. There is no. Okay, so I have to use S1 4. This is the S1 runner. I know these are 4. Oh, it's right in the middle. Damn, that's sneaky. Okay, I'm looking for the tag on the side. It says 4. Man, they don't go bad. Go for the bottom, man. for. I just got some decals for my Bawu. I haven't snapped it or anything yet, but I got some third-party ones off of eBay. See how they go. Go with the Hama Hama. Yeah, I have the Hama Hama, and I've wanted to just at least just snap it up because it's such a odd looking kit. That's crazy, man. That'll be Hama Hama and Cubile. That should look cool. You just got kit bash ideas galore, man. I feel like I never have kit bash ideas. Well, if you got it all planned, man, go for it. Why not? It's cool. I like that idea. I'm not a big fan of the Cubile hands either. I mean, I'm sorry, the Hama Hama hands. Give it a stupid big gun. Everything needs a big gun. Unless it's like a melee suit like this. Exia doesn't. No guns for the exia. No big guns for the exia. I agree, man. That thing needs a video. The world needs to see it. When you know you're getting tired, you start making mistakes. All right, man. Thanks for stopping, hanging out with me. Something's not right here. Yep, that's not right. There we go. Hi. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get this little cap on here now. Key runner K. Key annoying. FVF runner. I think that is not that one. WF. C. B. We are opening new bags. F runner. We need F5, which is undergated. Alrighty. Peace. So I think I saw that Songdong finished this in under 8 hours. That's insane. I mean, I don't think he like sanded anything down, but still. What am I in? Like a little less than 3 hours tonight. And I think I did, let's call it 2.5 hours twice now. So I'm 5 hours in. I'm not even halfway done. No words, huh? Fun fact. I don't like cheesecake. No. My wife loves it. I don't know why I don't like it. I love cream cheese, but yeah, I know it's crazy. I feel like everybody likes cheesecake, but and like I said, I think it would make more sense if I didn't like cream cheese. I mean, if you didn't like cream cheese, it makes sense that you don't like cheesecake. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's like it is strange. Like I can understand that it's weird. It's actually like I won't call it like let's not call it dislike. That maybe that's a little strong. I just don't care for it. Like I could take it or leave it. No, I won't, like I'm not. No, take it or leave it doesn't sound good. I won't eat it. Like I'm not gonna get it anywhere. All right. Oh, I really, really, really wanted to get to the point where I could light this thing up tonight. That was my goal. But I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know what else I need to light it up. Probably batteries would probably be a good start. Huh? I don't think I have any up here. Heat tomatoes, but like ketchup. Yeah, I guess that's. I am the opposite of that. I like tomatoes, and I don't really care for ketchup. Like, that's another thing. I'll just take it or leave it. If it's on something, I'm not going to ask you to remove it, but I won't put ketchup on anything. American mayonnaise is like just a necessary evil for me. I don't care for it, but like you got to put something on the sandwich, right? Yeah, I like mustard too. Mustard is where it's at. Brown mustard, in particular. Wait, where's that piece? Leave a small gap. Well, I did that. Yeah, brown mustard is what I like. Alrighty. Most of this runner is done. Just a couple little pieces here and there. Now we need K4. Yep, brown mustard on a hot dog. What is not American mayo? Is it a thing? Is there like a non-American mayo? Just curious. My wife loves mayonnaise. Ugh, it's disgusting. I don't like the way she eats it. She will put it just on 2 slices of bread and call it a mayonnaise sandwich. Gross. I can't do that. Oh, like I've had spicy mayo on like sushi and stuff like that. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I don't know if that's kind of similar to what you're talking about. Okay. I mean, even the you know spicy mayo isn't usually that spicy. No mustard. What? I love the spicy mustard that you get like with Chinese food. That stuff's awesome. No egg whites in Asian mustard. Okay. I think I like Asian mustard better than American mustard then, because I don't like the eggs. I like eggs, but some like if you make your own mayonnaise, they don't just use the egg whites; they use like the whole egg. Seen that done. Yeah, it must be the fatigue setting in. That's what I read it actually as mayo, or I didn't. I don't know if I read it that way, but in my head I was thinking mayo. We're on the same page. Like progress. Mm, I gotta make two of those. I didn't. I didn't do that. This I'm still not used to American mayo. Different flavor, consistency, and color throws me off. Yeah, I can see that. I have like some a friend of my wife's who's Puerto Rican, and they make something called like mayo ketchup or something like that. They call it. And I had never heard of it, and I was like, "Did you just say you know mayonnaise ketchup basically?" And she's like, "Yep." They mix mayonnaise and ketchup together, and there's something else to it too. Like sometimes they put garlic in it or something. But yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not about that life. But she uses that like in place of mayonnaise, basically, on everything. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Can you mix me some like garlic sauce and then you can keep the rest of that crap? Yeah, it wasn't about it. I was like, no, no, no. But it's always interesting to see what other cultures kind of use. And that way, and that way. Someone's car alarm is going off in my background, which is sounds like a house alarm, which is crazy. This neighborhood is okay. Yeah, my wife is Cuban, and so I get some some things I'm not used to. I am whiter than white. Yeah, that's crazy. That is definitely someone's house alarm. All right, hips, hip, done. Oh, I got one more polycap to throw on here. My son looks nothing like my wife. He looks like he could be 100% white. But all right, so I think this is a stopping point for tonight. Got the hips done. So you guys have a good night. I will probably be live streaming again either like Sunday or Monday night. Like I said, I'll be out of town the next 2 days. So you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.